Good evening, guys. Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope you're fine and everything is good. And I hope you are keeping safe too. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. Hello, Noor. Hello, Laura. Um, hello, guys. So great. We have a nice number of students. Thank you. Okay, thank you. By me too. Um, hello, Sarah. Good evening. Good evening, Habil. Hello, Prima. Yeah. Okay. Nice, guys. Okay. I hope you had a nice weekend. Great to see you and happy to see you again here. Hello, Manar. Okay, hello, Aya. Good evening, Anas. Great, guys. So, nice. Okay, guys. So, as you know, today is session number 2, and we're going to start with the reading section. If you remember last time we finished the listening part, part 1 and 2, and also we took something related to pronunciation, difference between teams and thems, and also we learned some vocabulary related to the unit in general. Okay, so today we're going to start with the reading one. It's an interesting reading about, let's say, diets and such things related to food, vegetables, and yes, okay, maybe the fast food and traditional food, these things. As usual, guys, we have something, let's say, to we have like 3 sections: before you read, and after you read. As you know, guys, before you read, this is an introduction of the reading text. So it's like an introduction. It gives us some ideas or hints about what the reading text will be about. So here they tell you we have some pictures in front of you, and they ask you like 2 questions. And you can tell me, for example, where the people in each scene are and what they are doing. Look, for this, I want to make smaller. For example, what can you see in the picture in front of you now? What do we have? Yes, they are in a restaurant. Some people in the shop, some people in the restaurant. So, for example, in this one. So this is maybe they are eating in the kitchen. Okay, Tare. Hubay in a restaurant. Okay, Nadir restaurant. So maybe we have a bar and we have a restaurant, guys. So yes, in the cafeteria. So this one, for example, it's like a bar. Yeah, sweet. It's like a bar. We have like a person who is preparing food, yes, and we have people, I mean here, standing here and eating. But in this picture, guys, we have a table and we have some chairs, and also we have a waiter. Okay, we have a waiter. We call this one a waiter who serves, I mean, food for those people. So it's like a restaurant here in this one. It's like a restaurant in number 2. But in number 1, it's like a cafe. It's like a bar. Okay, guys, so this is the point. Now, can you tell me how the food is different or similar to these 2 pictures? So here, what can you see here regarding food? What about food? Is it similar? Is it the same or different? Okay, Anas. We have some differences, Anas. Um, yeah. Of course, different. How can you know that it's different? Look how they eat. Look at in picture number one how the person is eating. Yeah. Do you know the meaning of these two sticks? تعرفوا هذول شو معناتهم? How can we say them in English? It's like a Chinese food, yes, from these we call them chopsticks. تمام هذول بنسميهم chopsticks. Chopsticks يلي هذول يلي عم ياكل فيهم. Okay, so these are called chopsticks for eating Chinese food or some food in Asian countries. Yes, excellent. But here, for example, maybe we have meat, we have drink, we have maybe salad, so different kinds of food. So we have differences. Maybe okay. So فمعناتها هنا عم بيعطونا introduction to the reading text. But if quote one, I'm going just to. Okay, guys. Have some questions related to the text. So the reading text is this is the title, The Changing Global Diet. The Changing Global Diet. So this is the title of the reading text, okay? But before we go to the reading text, we have 5 questions. Let's try to answer these 5 questions by ourselves, okay, by themselves, and then we can go to the reading text and try to find answers to these questions. But first of all, I want to see your opinions, your answers about these questions. So if we start with the first one, for example, what might the word diet mean? You can answer the first question. What might the word diet mean, in your opinion? When this word, comes to your mind, what does it mean? No problem, Shahnaz. Yes, Sarah, you are talking about an eating plan. Excellent. Okay, excellent, Sarah. Yes, Noor, losing weight. Okay, maybe losing weight. Excellent. What else? Yes, Ubay, system to get to losing weight, okay, and a system to get a perfect weight. Manar, follow a specific diet, and you're not eating too much. Yes, great guys, excellent. So that's the point. ممتاز. So this is how we do things. So this is the meaning of diet. طبعا هلا نحن بالنص رح نشوف هذا المعنى، اوكي، بس نحن يعني رأي لنا انه نحن لما نشوف هذه الكلمة شو يخطر لنا جواب. So okay, I got your answers. Good, excellent. Now if we go to question number 2, how is fast food becoming the same around the globe? You know fast food. We talked about that before. So fast food is fast food. This is different from traditional food. When you go to and eat in restaurants, hamburgers, hot dogs, fried chickens, something like this. Now the question is, how is fast food becoming the same around the globe? What does that mean? For example, if you want to eat pizza, you can eat pizza in Syria, you can eat pizza in Lebanon, you can eat pizza in Turkey, you can eat pizza in Jordan, you can eat pizza in London, in the United States, in Italy, all over the world. So it's the same, okay? So this is fast food. But when we talk about traditional food, for example, in Syria we have falafel, we have kebab, for example. Okay, but can we find these types of food in different countries around the world? Can we find this type of food in London, for example, or in Turkey? or for example in Lebanon. No, we don't find these things because this is our traditional, our traditional food. And for each country, there is a traditional food. Okay, so there is a traditional food specific for each country. But when it comes to fast food, this is the same around the world. Now the question, why or how is it the same? How is it the same? Why? I mean, traditional food is not the same around the globe, and fast food is the same around the globe. How is fast food the same around the world? Yes, you can tell me. How is it the same around the world, fast food? Yeah, any suggestions? Yes, أنا سنين came famous from culture. Okay, what شو قصدك بهذا الموضوع؟ Okay. تمام، بس هلا نحن عم اوكي. هلا نحن عم نحكي بس عن الفاست فود، انه ليش نحن وين ما رحنا الفاست فود معروف بكل البلدان. اوكي. This is the point. Um, yes, any suggestions? No more time to eat slowly. Okay, it could be. Um, what else? I think, guys, okay, let's talk about it from a different perspective. خلونا نحكي عليها من ناحية ثانية، مو لأنه هيك. ليش إنه الفاست فود هو the same around the globe? Maybe because we have, for example, I mean, some companies like McDonald's and Kentucky and KFC. Okay, so these famous companies, and they have, let's say, they have different branches, a lot of branches and companies around the world. Okay, so that's why it's becoming the same around the world. يعني وقت مثلا ماكدونالدز عم يفتح بأكثر من فرق بالعالم، فنفس الأكل نفس الطريقة عم تنتقل من بلد لبلد. So that's why it's becoming the same around the globe. تمام؟ Because these big companies have different branches around the world. McDonald's have branches all over the world, for example, almost all over the world. McDonald's the same, Kentucky, KFC. So they spread their food, okay, around the world. That's why we have something similar. Okay, but when we talk about traditional one, no, we don't have a company that has traditional food and sell it around the world. No. Okay, so that's why it's similar. Maybe one of the reasons, okay, because we have fast food chains. نحن عم نحكي عن شيء اسمه fast food chains. Fast food chains, okay, اللي هنا مثلا مثل ما حكينا عن الفيمس companies، الشركات المشهورة. طيب, number 3. Why people or why might people like or dislike quick food? Why do you think people like fast food, and why do you think some people don't like fast food? Okay, no problem, Helen. So why do you think, Jima, why you dislike eating Chinese food, for example? Why? We are talking about fast food in general. You know, some people say that fast food is unhealthy. Yeah, good news, excellent. So because it's unhealthy, that's why some people don't like it. Good and excellent. That's why some people like it, because it's like easy to prepare, and it saves a lot of time. Okay, so it's easy to prepare and it saves a lot of time. That's why some people uh, prefer fast food. Yes, Sarah, the places may be inappropriate to them, do not convenient or inconvenient. Excellent. This is why some people dislike fast food. Okay, so we have some reasons why people dislike fast food, and also we have some reasons why people like fast food. We will see. So good. If you go to number 4, how are fast foods and convenience foods becoming more nutritious? Nutritious, like it's becoming healthier. Healthier. Okay, so how are fast foods and convenience foods becoming more healthier? Because some people believe that it's like unhealthy. But nowadays, some food scientists believe that fast food is becoming more healthful or healthier. How is that? Yes, who can tell me? How is fast food becoming healthier? Do you have any suggestions, any idea? Okay, maybe, okay, Hazil, nice. So you don't have an idea. Maybe maybe restaurants try to produce food which has less fat, less sugar. By doing, okay, but by producing, I mean food which has like less fat, less, for example, sugar. And this is in my opinion. It will be like fresh. Yes, not to fry it. Okay, so that's the point. Okay. Yes, we will introduce vegetables. Excellent. So this is the way. So we might, as you said, we might have a lot of vegetables in food, to use, I mean, less sugar, to use less fat, okay, to also use less cholesterol, use less salt, okay, etc. So we have a lot of things, okay, in which we can, yes, these days, of course, these days, fast food is becoming more helpful, okay, but they have different ways. فالريستورانت لهم different ways. خلينا نقول اللي عم يطبخوا هذا الشيء اللي بيحضروه، فصاروا يحطوا مثلا they use less fat, less sugar, use a lot of vegetables. ما بيعتمدوا على القلي مثلا، بيعتمدوا على الشواء أكثر. أوكي، فهذا شو ماله بيعمل الفاست فود إنه healthier. أوكي، مثلا طبعا هدول اقتراحات، نحن عم نجاوب عليهم، بس هلا رح نشوف النص كيف هو نجاوب على هذا الشيء. Number 5, how are global eating customs and food choices changing? How are global eating customs, customs, traditions, eating traditions and food choices changing? Yes, I think, in my opinion, this depends on the lifestyle, our lifestyle. Lifestyle nowadays is different from lifestyle 50 years ago or 70 years ago. There were no hamburgers, no mobile phones, no technical things. Okay, so the way of thinking has changed. Okay, so the way of thinking has changed. The life has changed. So of course, our way of eating will be changed. So now, life is becoming, let's say, much faster. than before, becoming much faster than before. We don't have a lot of time just to prepare big meals and eat. We spend most of our time at work, and we can't, cook at work. So we need something which is easy to prepare, which is fast, because life has changed and is becoming much faster. Okay, that's why, of course, we may depend on fast food more than traditional food, because the life has changed. Okay, guys. But so this is the meaning of this one. We are talking about how eating customs has changed. Customs, traditions. How eating customs has changed. How food choices has changed. Okay, of course it is changed. Now, the kind of food that we eat is different from the kind of food that, for example, people ate in 20 years ago, for example. 20 years ago, or for example, 20 or 50 years ago, no hamburgers. There were no hamburgers. Now we eat hamburgers, we eat hot dogs, we eat fried chicken. Okay, so this is the point. So the food choices has changed because life has changed also. Life becomes much faster. That's the point. So when life becomes or is becoming much faster, of course everything will become much faster, including, eating customs and including food choices. Great. Now we will see how we will find these things, how to line them up. Before that, we have some vocabulary and parts of speech as usual. We have some nouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, and some phrases. Okay. طبعا هالكلمات رح نشوفها نحن بالreading text. We are going to see these words in the reading text. But first of all, let's try to know the meanings of these things. In general, because most of the words are known to you. Most of the words are simple. Now, I'm going just to explain them quickly. Look at the word choices. Choices, guys. Now, choices means when you have more than one possibility. When you have more than one or two possibilities and you have to choose between them. So, this is a choice. Habits, for example. Habits? Habits, this is when it refers to the thing. No, probably not hobby. Habits means the things that you do more often. Okay? Things that you do more often. طبعا الكلمات the new words, I'm going to write just the new words in a word file. If the word is simple, I'm not going to write it. Only difficult words, because you see we have something known to you. Now, when we come to nourishment, nourishment means food, guys. Okay, in simple words, means food. This is the meaning of nourishment. Necessary food, okay, healthy food. Then we have nutrition, and nutrition. Now, nutrition is the general process. Okay, this is the general process of eating. We call it nutrition. The general process of eating. اوكي، فهي يعني العملية الأكبر. أما النورشمنت هو بيكون الغذاء اللي هو food. Of course, menus. This is a plural word. Menu or menus. This is like what? a list of food at a restaurant. Okay, so if you go to the restaurant, tell them, give me the menu, the list of food. Yes. Style, style, let's say, kind, yes, a kind of eating, style of eating, for example, style of eating, style of nourishment. Okay. Taste, or way, yes, good Fatima, good Bayan. Taste, this is when you taste, you want to eat something, so you first taste it to see if it is delicious or not. Test. Okay, good, Anas. Yeah, we can say that. To test food. Customers, customers, this is when you, موجود. هلا delicious معناها لذيذ. أما taste, different. Taste, if you want to test the food, if it is delicious or not. Yes, Gina. Okay, good. So, yes, that's the point. Okay? So taste is very delicious. Customers, this is when people who want to buy something value something which is important, vitamins, vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, minerals. هلا المينرالز هن مثل الأملاح المعدنية. هلا في نحن شيء بنسميه مثلا mineral water. المينرال ووتر هي المياه المعدنية، هي تجي مثلا بألمينيا غير إنه المياه الصنبور. وفي عندنا شيء اسمه minerals, we find them in food like salt, for example, salt. And this is one of the minerals we find them in food. طبعا هدول المينرالز الأملاح المعدنية ممكن نشوفها هدول بالفود طعام. dairy. هلا dairy means حكينا عليها من قبل الدرس الماضي. Dairy means this is related to milk products. Milk products. Yes, so like for example milk, eggs, cheese. Okay, so these are called milk products. We call them dairy. We have elements like لا مو حواضر أو نواشف أنا قلت اسمه milk products, something related to milk, منتجات أو مشتقات الحليب والأجبان والقصص، مو حواضر أو نواشف. So okay, ننتبه. Elements like items, okay, ingredients. شو معنات ingredients? Now, this is when you want to prepare or when you want to cook a meal, for example, you need ingredients. Okay, you need items. Okay, yeah, مكونات. That's the point. Yes, أو مقادير نفسها. So هذول بنسميها ingredients. Then we have markets, shops or stores. Now when it comes to verbs, we have include, grow, prepare, serve, contain, snack, and produce. So I think all of them are clear. Do you have any difficult words with these things? هلا ما عاد عندكم كلمة مثلا snack. هلا نحن بنعرف snack إنه هي مثلا مثل وجبات خفيفة نحن بناكلهم، أوكي؟ كاسم هي بتجي، بس نحن ممكن نستخدمها كفعل. اوكي لما انا بدي اقول مثلا to snack. هلا to snack شو معناتها؟ انه to eat snack, to eat snacks. اوكي so snack لما تجي كفعل فبيصير معناها انه to eat snacks between meals, between main meals. main meals في عندنا breakfast, lunch and dinner. هلا between them we can have a lot of snacks. So this is to snack. Right, verbs now, yeah. But adverbs, we have typically, we said like typically means usually, quickly, generally, widely, perfectly, from perfect. I think they are clear. And now when it comes to adjectives, we have basic, basic. Basic, something which is very important. وممكن نقول it's like the simplest thing, أبسط شيء. Okay, تمام. So basic. We have certain. If you are certain means you are 100% certain. 100% certain. If you are sure about something, you are sure. No use. It means sure. Certain means sure. Expensive. Expensive, this is the opposite of cheap. You see here we have cheap or cheaper. These are opposites. Okay, expensive, cheap. We have universal, means global, universal, global. Famous means well-known. Well-known means famous. Convenient, convenient means comfortable. Convenient means comfortable. Again, familiar means well-known, like famous. We have the word nutritional. Look here guys, it's an adjective because it ends with al. هلا شو الاسم اللي نحن شفناها هون بالناون nutrition، اما لما ضفنا له al صارت صفة nutritional. Fresh, fresh. Canned, هلا canned مثل for example tuna. This is a can. Canned food. Frozen, like frozen fish, frozen meat. Packaged. Healthful, like healthier. And nourishing. Yeah guys. تمام شباب. هلا هون بقى في عندي phrases اللي هن الكلمات بتيجي مع بعض، مو شرط كلمة واحدة، فكمان رح نشوفهم بالنص. يلي مثلا في عندي أنا lose weight. To lose weight. So when you go on a diet, you lose weight. شو روان مركبة؟ I didn't get your lose weight. تمام. To lose weight, yeah. To go on a diet. طبعا diet هي اسم، بس أنا لما بدي أستخدمها كفعل مثل ما قلنا، so we say go on a diet. To follow a specific eating plan. Food stamps. What does it mean, guys? Food stamps. Food stamps. What does it mean? Any? No, guys. طيب. هلا food stamps هي مثل هدول اللي رح نشوفهم قدامنا. Okay, guys. So these are called food stamps, like this in street. Those things. Okay. Cars, for example, that sell, food. So these are called, okay, food stamps. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So food stamps. Oh, yes. Next one we have fast food chains. هي الفكرة اللي كنا نحن عم نحكي عليها. fast food chains. مثل شو fast food chains؟ اللي هي سلسلة مثلا المطاعم المشهورة أو الأكل السريع اللي هي مثل إن ماكدونالدز، كنتاكي، ستاربكس، أوكي، KFC. تمام. سو هدول chains يعني بكل البلدان العالم لهم نفس الألوان بيستخدموها، نفس الطريقة، نفس الأكل. أوكي. So this is the point. نحن عم نحكي عن شركات كبيرة، أسماء شركات كبيرة. تمام. yeah. But have the same look. طبعا الفاست food chains they have the same look. have the same look. We have home cooked meals, meals prepared at home, convenience foods. As I told you, this means like canned, frozen, packaged. This is called convenience food. We have salad bars, junk food like fast food, nutrition bars, and for instance, for example. Now, nutrition bars, what does it mean, nutrition bars? Any idea? Nutrition bars. But nutrition bars, what is for nutrition bars? Any? But لا. من وين جبتي العشاء؟ جيمة طيب. Okay, not like that. هلا شو طبيعي. Okay. مي طيب. هلا nutrition bars in the like this in the picture in front of you. Yeah, these like biscuits, okay, but they give you energy. We call them energy bar, like Snickers, okay. They give you energy because we might not have enough time. Yes, we might not have enough time to eat like these meals, so we use these things just to give us energy to continue our job, to continue our day. So like these things, we call them snack bars. لا هلا انتم بتسمون اكلات طيبه. بس انه ما هيك اسمهم اكيد. هلا كل شيء هو هيك بيكون اكلات طيبه. يس طبعا اكلات مغذيه يعني تعطينا طاقه اوكي energy. That's the point. Okay guys. هلا ممكن يكونوا الاكلات الصحيه منهم. اوكي هلا هن اسمه للانرجي فهن عم يعطوا طاقه ممكن هلا يعني محتوياتهم ما بنعرف اوكي. شو ممكن يكون بس على الاغلب انه يعني لما رح يعطونا طاقه معناتها فيهم كثير كالوريز so بس طبعا they make you يعني give you weight. طيب هلا شفنا هاي الكلمات رح نشوفها reading fact عن كتر تمام الفكرة الثمن صحيح مو معنى انه ما في مانع واحد انه اوكي يجربون اوكي بس انه مو بكثرة. طيب هلا نحن شفنا هدول الاسئلة بس اعملكم تذكير على الاسئلة اللي شفناهم يلي هن what might the world diet mean? How is fast food becoming the same around the globe? Why might people like or dislike fast food? How are fast foods becoming more nutritious and how are global eating systems becoming or is changing? تمام؟ فهالأسئلة هلا رح نشوف نحن أجوبتها بالنص اللي رح نشوفه الآن. فركزوا لي انتبهوا لي على هالقصة. هلا بما أنه أنا عندي 5 questions معناتها أنا عندي 5 paragraphs because each question or each paragraph let's say answers one of these questions. Each paragraph we have 5 paragraphs. Each paragraph answers one of these questions. تمام فبدي اياكم هلا انا من خلال قراءتي انا للنص اوكي تابعوا معي تحاولوا تحطوا لكل باراجراف سؤال من هالاسئله لحتى نسهل علينا عمليه فهم النص. تمام طيب take a screenshot of these things because I'm going to change the page. لحتى تحسن تتابعوا معي. But let's go to the reading text. Pay attention to pronunciation and these things. Now the title is the changing global diet. Now this is the title. And as you can see, we have beside each paragraph, we said we have a letter next to each paragraph. You see, it means this is paragraph A, focuses on one main point. Now we go to paragraph B, again focuses on one main topic. And don't forget indentation at the beginning. But let's see the first one. Now most words in the English language have more than one simple or basic meaning. For example, or one example is the word diet. The most general definition of the noun is a person's or a group's usual food choices and habits. This is one definition. In a more specific definition, diet means an eating plan with only certain times or amounts of food. For instance, for example, a diet is often a plan to lose weight. And as a verb, diet means to go on a diet. Okay, so you see here, so they define the word diet for us. Okay, so and this actually, this answers what? The first question. What might the word diet mean? So yeah, so they give us some definitions, things that equal to paragraph B. Okay. So paragraph B. All over the world, the global diet includes fast food. طيب هلا شو اللي نقصد نحن بالفاست فود now? Fast food means prepared items from inexpensive restaurants, snack bars, or food stands. So this is where we find fast food. هلا احيانا بيعطونا كلمات ممكن نحن يعني ما نكون بنعرف معناتهم، بس ولكن بيقولوا لنا انه نحن بدنا نخمن المعنى من النص. فاذا بتلاحظوا في عندي هي الداش الصغيره، فهي عم بتعرف لي شو انا بقصد بالفاست فود لو انا ما كنت بعرف. فكمان بدنا نتعلم انه هي وحده من الطرق يلي تعطينا معاني الكلمات من النص. So معناتها الفاست فود هن prepared items from inexpensive restaurants, food stands. Some examples of typically American fast food are hamburgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, but we don't pronounce B, sandwiches, fried chicken, and so on. This is the American fast food. Examples of American fast food. We have other examples of international fast food. It could be German, for example, like sausage and schnitzel. It could be Italian, like pizza and pasta. It could be Mexican, like tacos and burritos. It could be Middle Eastern, like shish kebab, like here in Syria, shish kebab and falafel. It could be Japanese, like sushi and tempura. And it could be Chinese, like egg rolls, noodles, and the like. طبعا هذول kinds of food يعني انواع من الاكل اللي مختلف يعني international. فنحن فينا مثلا اذا بدنا نعرف اي اكل من هذول فينا use like a Google and write it. For example, in Japanese we have tempura. Okay, we can go for example here, okay, and write tempura. Okay, so this is tempura, for example, tempura in Japanese. How we say it? Maybe it's similar to fish in batter. So فهذول بنسميهم international fast food in Japanese, in Chinese, in German, in yeah. Okay. طيب so هون معناتها عم يحكوا لي عن kinds of food America and international. But the variety of fast foods available on the planet. So it means fast food is growing. Even so, this kind or style of nourishment, this kind of food, fast food, is becoming universal or worldwide. So it's very famous and it's worldwide. Fast, why is that? ليش هيك صار في عنا؟ يعني why it is becoming same around the world? Because we have something called fast food chains. As I told you, so fast food places usually prepare and serve the items quickly. Many are part of fast food chains. شو هن الفاست فود chains؟ عم يشرحوا لكم يا هون انه هن eating places with the same name and company owner. The same company owner, the same name, the same colors, the same taste, the same style, the same atmosphere. So this is fast food chains. For instance, the biggest and the most famous American fast food chain serves hamburgers in every continent on the planet, except Antarctica. In over 120 different countries, its 25,000 eating places have the same look. They have a similar atmosphere. The menu items may not be exactly aligned from one culture to another, but the style and taste of foods do not differ much. So this is about big companies like McDonald's, Kentucky and KFC. So these are fast food chains as they have the same style as these things. So for this one, which one we are talking about? Question. Which question do you think we are talking about? Two, about how is fast food becoming the same around the world because we have fast food chains. Great. Now, let's go to the next one, excellent. Several reasons many people choose fast food. Great, excellent guys. I saw your answer. Now for paragraph 3. عم يقطع لأنه أنا كنت عم حرك الصورة وأنا بحكي. طيب هلا ثبتناها. Okay guys, so for several reasons, many people choose fast food. First, it's quick and convenient. So this is the first reason, guys. And why do people like fast food? Because it's quick, it's easy to prepare. Okay, can you hear me, guys? Is my voice clear? Yeah. Excellent. Yes. So why is that? Because it's quick, it's easy to prepare. This is the first reason. The second reason is cheaper than special home cooked meals or formal restaurant dinners. So it's cheaper. And third, it's identical in every eating place with the same company name. So wherever you go around the world, you can have the same hamburger when you want to buy it, for example, from a specific place, from a specific company. So these are why people like fast food, because it's quick, cheaper, and identical. The atmosphere and style of most fast food places is casual and comfortable and familiar. طيب بنفس الوقت في عنا people ما بيحبوا. So we have people they dislike fast food. What is the main reason for this? The main reason is its low nutritional value. They believe that this kind of food or this kind of nourishment is unhealthy. That's why they don't like it. Fast food doesn't contain large amounts of fiber, okay, doesn't contain large amounts of fiber, vitamins, minerals, and the like. شو بنسميهم هدول الفايبر والفيتامينز والمينرالز؟ هن elements necessary for good nutrition and healthy things, healthy items. So some people believe that fast food doesn't contain these healthy elements. In contrast, most types of fast food have a lot of fat, a lot of cholesterol, a lot of sugar, a lot of salt. So that's why they are unhealthy. Possibly, these substances can cause or increase health disorders, like for example heart disease, strokes, and some kinds of cancer. Okay, so now which one we are talking about? Yeah. So which question we are talking about? Yes, this is of course excellent, guys. This is number 3. So they are talking about the reasons why some people like it and why some people don't like it. Great, excellent. Now, if we go to the next paragraph, paragraph D. Now, some people believe food should be perfectly fresh and natural. According to natural food eaters, fast food is not good for human beings. So this is what they say, fast food is not good for human beings. They do not believe convenience foods are very nutritious either. So شو اللي طب نحن بالconvenience food؟ شوفوا كيف شارحينكم اياه يلي هن canned, frozen, packaged in other ways. So these convenience foods are not very nutritious or not healthy. On the other hand, these quick and easy kinds of worldwide nourishment are generally getting better and more healthful. So that's why I told you. So now they are becoming more healthful. كيف يعني هذا الشيء more healthful? Look. For instance, many fast food restaurants now have salad bars and put vegetable items on their menus. So they have vegetable items on their menus. In some places, customers can get fish or veggie burgers instead of hamburgers. So we have something called veggie burgers. Okay? يعني ما يحب اللحم مثلا أو هذا بدل الهامبرجرز. And grilled chicken instead of fried. So because fried chicken is unhealthy, so they use grilled chicken, اللحم المشوي يعني. So تلاحظوا يعني بهالطريقة هن عم يعملوا الفاست فود إنه صحي أكثر. Also, some newer kinds of packaged and prepared foods contain less fat, less cholesterol, less sugar, less salt than before. Of course, people everywhere like to snack. You see, this is the verb. They like to snack. شو معناتها like to snack? They like to have junk food like candy, cookies, potato chips, ice cream, and other things without much nutritional value. For health and sales reasons, some snack food companies are producing packaged items with less fat, sugar, or salt. And nutrition bars, nutrition bars are becoming more widely available. برجع بقول لكم هون انه عم يشرحوا لكم بين هال two dashes انه شو نقصد بالnutrition bars and snacks with a lot of protein, vitamins and other nourishing food elements like the ones I told you about. Now this paragraph talks about what, guys? You can tell me. It discusses which topic? Yes, which one we are talking about? Did you, yeah, this is number 4. Great. How are fast foods and convenience foods becoming more nutritious, more healthy, more healthful, let's say? Okay? Okay, now the last paragraph, and of course this one will talk about the changes, the global diet changes, because this is the last one. Of course, human beings around the world do not always eat in fast food places. And we have to admit, to confess that not all people eat in fast food places. They do not buy only canned, frozen or packaged convenient items from stores or machines. A few families are producing food on their own, but those people buy it from markets in their communities. Some choose only natural food items without chemical substances. Many families prepare good meals at home. Other people are restaurant customers. You see, so we have different people. Some people prefer home, some people prefer restaurants, some people prefer natural food, some people prefer fast food or convenience food. Universally, so you see, so this is changing. Universally, more meals include the basic necessary food elements like protein, carbohydrates, and fats. A greater number of dishes contains the necessary vitamins and minerals. Almost everywhere, some kind of meat, fish, dairy product, or another protein food is part of a good breakfast, lunch, or dinner. There are also grains, grains like, I told you that before, like wheat, crops, rice, breads, vegetables, fruit, and the like. The variety of food choices is large now, and is probably going to increase. The number of food preparation methods is growing too. Cooking customs, eating habits, and food preferences all over the world are becoming more healthful. In these and other ways, the global diet is changing. Okay, so that's the point. So more people becoming, more conscious, let's say, about fast food. They go to fast food. So, so that's why the global diet is changing. Okay, so this is for number 1 to number 5, exactly. Yeah, so how are global eating customs and food choices changing? Great, guys. Now, next question. Any question about this text? Is it easy and simple? Now, is it clear? Now, excellent. طيب هلا بهالطريقة نحن تقريبا عرفنا الفكرة الرئيسية لكل paragraph. And now we have an exercise about that. So how many paragraphs do we have, we said? How many paragraphs have we read now? 5, excellent. So it means, or this means that for each paragraph, we have a topic. Okay, so for each paragraph, we have a topic. So it means that we have 5 topics, 5 different topics. Okay, now look at these numbers from 1 to 5. So these are topics, topic sentences. Okay, now we have to match, so topic sentences for the changing global diet. We have to match each topic with its specific paragraph, the paragraph that answers or related to this topic. So the first one, ways the global diet is changing, why people choose or stay away from fast food, how convenient, etc. So let's start with the first one, guys. What about the first one, ways the global diet is changing? Good, Anas, Noor, you are talking about B. ننتبه شباب انه نحن هون طبعا انا كيف بدي اعرف التوبيك سنتنس لكل باراجراف. فالسطر الاول تقريبا، اوكي، السطر الاول مع الثاني تقريبا، يعني بدايه الباراجراف هي عم تعطيني الفكره الرئيسيه، التوبيك سنتنس للباراجراف. طيب، فمثلا حتى يسهل الامر عليكم خلونا مثلا نروح للنمبر 5. Some definitions of the word diet. So in which paragraph do you find this topic? Some definitions of the word diet. Excellent, guys. So this is in paragraph A. Okay, this is in paragraph A. Because if you go paragraph A, if we go to paragraph A, here we are talking about definitions. So this is a general definition, and this is a specific definition. 2 definitions for this word, diet. Great. So it means this topic معناتها الفقرة الأولى، الباراجراف الأول، شو هي التوبيك تبعه؟ إنه some definitions of the word diet. Let's choose, for example, number, for example, let's say number 4. Number 4. So this is A. Now number 4. How fast food is the same around the globe? How it is the same around the globe? طيب هلا بدكم تقولوا لي ليش. هلا في ناس عم بتقول لي انه سي، في ناس عم بتقول لي بي. طيب خلينا نروح على بي. نحن نقول كمان جينا عم بتقول لي بي. ممتاز كثير، صار في عندنا اختلاف كثير بالاراء. This is the problem. هلا نحن بدنا يعني انا شرحت لكم النص تمام، وحاولنا انه نوصل النص مع الاسئله فوق. تقريبا حلينا نص السؤال، يعني السؤال اللي هلا عم نحله. اوكي جود. سو ات مينز بي، يعني انا هون عم اقول انه كيف الفاست فود هو the same all over the world. So we have to find a word here, So here they said all over the world the global diet includes fast food. So من السطر الاول نحن حددنا انه هي الفكره الرئيسيه. انا عم اقول all over the world معناتها it's becoming the same, it's universal. The global diet includes fast food. معناتها الفاست فود هو universal. وفينا كمان يعني ناخذه من غير ناحيه او من غير كلمه. اذا نزلنا كمان لتحت، يعني السطر الاول مثلا اذا حدا كمل you see this style of nourishment is becoming universal or worldwide. كمان ممكن هي نختارها، بس نحن ليش ننزل لتحت نكمل؟ من السطر الاول بيبين معنا. So معناتها this is number. Okay. So معناتها الفكرة هي إنه أنا هون this is for paragraph A and this is for paragraph B. طيب. If you go to number 3, how convenient foods are becoming more nutritious or more helpful. So معناتها نروح للباراجراف اللي عم يعطينا هي الفكرة. Let's go مثلا طيب اوكي عم تقولوا لي into these. Okay, excellent. Yeah, excellent. Because you see here this nourishment becomes more and more helpful. Okay, so that's the point. So نحن قلنا بالصف الأول إنه some people believe food should be perfectly fresh and natural. تمام؟ Fresh and natural. That's why it's becoming what? Helpful. So we can go here and again write D. Number 2, why people choose or stay away from fast food. Why people choose, okay. Some people say C, some people E. But let's go to C. Good, excellent guys. اللي عم بيقولوا C. لأنه نحن بالC is if we go there. Okay, as guys, عندنا هون many reasons, تمام? Many reasons why people choose fast food. Why people, like fast food. And we have some reasons why people do not or dislike fast food. So it means we are talking about this paragraph. So this is the point. يعني الباراجراف هذا بيناقش هي التوبيك سنتنس. تمام؟ فمعناتها التوبيك سنتنس هون هي C. وبس في عندنا معناتها the first one is E لأنه عم بيقولوا لي هون إنه ways the global diet is changing. طبعا وأنا بالبحث الأخير حكيت عن الويز إنه كيف عم يتغير. فهون قال لي بآخر سطر إذا بتلاحظوا these and in other ways the global diet is changing. هلا الفكرة الرئيسية بتكون إن هي معظم الأحيان بتكون بأول كم سطر بالباراجراف. ممكن نلاقيها بآخر سطر كمان مثل هون بهذا الباراجراف. بس مو شرط دائما نحن أول شيء بننتبه فوق. Yeah, that's the point. Okay guys, فشفتوا يعني نحن هون عم نحاول نعطي التوبيك. فهدول هن الأفكار الرئيسية. يعني الفكرة الرئيسية للموضوع in a general way. In a general way. هلا في بعض من هدول الجمل هن phrases, not sentences. Okay, but this is the topic of each paragraph. The topic of each paragraph. هلا شفتوا هدول التوبكس اللي حكينا عليهم from one hour يدون عن شيء اسمه the main idea. Okay, sometimes it's different. هلا نحن لازم نميز دائما التوبيك عن المين idea عن specific ideas. شلون بدنا نميز؟ هلا إذا بتلاحظوا فوق كنا عم نحكي عن التوبيك sentences اللي هن عبارة تقريبا عن جملة واحدة أو phrase أحيانا ما بيكون فيها فعل. Because this is like a title. It's like a title to a paragraph. But now when we talk about main ideas, here we can include 2 sentences or more. Okay, 2 sentences or more. We talk about the idea in a more specific way, but not in too specific. Okay. يعني نحن ما نحتاج نقول عن المين ايديا انه هي سبيسيفيك لانه ما بنذكر فيها كل التفاصيل بس بنذكر فيها الاقسام او الافكار الرئيسيه اللي حكينا عليها. طيب كيف هذا الشيء؟ ناخذ مثال. هلا هون بدنا 5 main ideas in order from A to E. يعني paragraph يعني number 1 talks about paragraph A. Number 2 talks about paragraph B. Number 3 talks about paragraph C. 4 about paragraph D and 5 about paragraph E. So in order. Okay? Now, look at number one. If it is true, so this is the main idea. If it is true, we write T. If it is false, we write F. And we correct the false ones. Look at number one. The word diet has two basic definitions. Usual food choices and an eating plan. Is it true or false for number one, for paragraph one, paragraph A? Yes, of course it's true. Excellent. So this is true. طيب خلينا نشوف كيف الفرق بينه وبين التوبيك سنتنس. هلا نحن بالتوبيك سنتنس الباراجراف A قلنا انه some definitions of the word diet. This is the topic sentence. It gives us a general idea, but in a few words, keywords. We don't try details. Just, يعني أنا بدي إياك بس تقول لي إنه فكرة الموضوع الأول التوبيك هو تبعه إنه أنا عم أحكي عن definitions لكلمة diet. ما ذكر تفاصيل أكثر. هلا إذا بدي أكتب عن المين idea يعني معنى كلمات أساسية تفصيل صغير بس ما بدخل بالتفاصيل أكثر. يعني the word diet has two basic definitions: usual food choices and an eating plan. Just ما بحكي أكثر من هيك، لأنه إذا حكيت أكثر من هيك صرت دخلت بالتفاصيل أكثر، فهذاك صار اسمه اسم ثاني. يعني when I want to talk about specific details I use these things, okay? But now I just write the basic ideas, the basic elements, okay? طبعا أنا إذا ذكرت هدول إذا قلت لكم أنا أعطوني topic sentence وأنتم رحتوا ذكرتوا لي هدول، هيك ما صار اسمه topic sentence، صار أنتم هيك أعطيتوني المين idea. لا، الtopic sentence هي بتكون كثير عامة. يعني مثلا definitions of the word diet. لا، إذا قلت لكم أعطوني المين idea فشوي نحن حكينا النقاط الأساسية، يعني صارت جملة جملتين. أوكي؟ إذا أعطيتكم بقى أعطوني specific details، لا هلا السمري ممكن يكون لما بدي آخذ أنا specific details. أوكي هلا هي أوكي هي summary بس للmain idea just مو للspecific details. So I don't include specific details here. But go to number 2. So this one is true. Now number 2, fast food has very little variety around the world. It's always hamburgers, hot dogs, and fried chicken, but the style of the nourishment and the atmosphere of the eating places varies a lot in different countries. Yes, excellent guys, this is false. But why it is false? This one is very... Yes, why it is false? Because is it like fast food has very little variety? Or no, it is famous all around the world. It's famous all around the world and it has a lot of preparation methods, a lot of things, a lot of kinds of fast food. So, okay, it's not always hamburgers, hot dogs, and fried chicken. No, we have grilled chicken, we have vegetables. Yeah, so it's false. But number 3, some eaters enjoy the convenience, price, and familiar comfort of fast food. Other people dislike its low nutritional value. What about number 3? Okay, good guys, great, excellent, it's true. Because here they told me the reasons why people like fast food and the reasons why people dislike fast food. So this is the point. تمام؟ فنحن إذا بدنا نقارن مثلا هذا الشيء نقارنه مع choose or stay away from fast food. بس ما ذكرت شو هي الأسباب. Okay, I didn't mention any reasons. Just I wrote the topic of this paragraph. So this paragraph talks about the reasons, but I didn't say anyone. هلا لما بدي احكي عن main ideas, so I mention the important information, the most important information. فأنا هون بالmain ideas عم بذكر أهم الأفكار يلي هذا الباراجراف تطرق له. اوكي بس ما بذكر تفاصيل. حكى عن الفكرة الثالثة كثير ذكر شغلات، يعني كان الفقرة طويلة بس نحن هون لخصناها بس بسطرين. اعطوني المين ايديا، يعني الفكرة الرئيسية تلخصت بس بسطرين، اما الباراجراف كان تقريبا يعني 10 اسطر ممكن. ليش؟ لانه في ديتيلز بس انا ما بدي ديتيلز، just the main ideas. وهالمين ايدياز بدنا ننتبه نفرقها عن التوبيك اللي هي more general thing. So this is true. Great, excellent. Now number 5. Fast food and convenience foods are getting less and less helpful or more helpful. The restaurant items are always fried. Yes, this is false. It's becoming more helpful, and it's not always fried. We have chicken, we have grilled, and we have also vegetables. We don't have fat, we don't have sugar, we don't have salt. So it's false. Number 5, the global diet is changing mostly in bad ways. Few people buy fresh, natural foods at markets. No families cook at home. Not many meals contain the necessary food elements, and there is smaller variety of food. This is again false. Why? Because it's not changing in bad ways. No, it's changing in good ways. كيف يعني؟ we have some families cook at home. We have many meals contain the necessary food elements, and there is a bigger variety of food containing or choices. And not a few people buy fish. A lot of people buy fresh food, natural foods at markets. Okay? فمرة ثانية أنا إذا رحت لرقم 5 هو big step 5 ways the global diet is changing. Plus, I didn't try anything. But then when I want to write main ideas, okay, this is the main idea. But the point معناتها دائما شباب بدنا نفرق، يعني فرق بين التوبيك sentence أو التوبيك وبين المين idea. The main idea I write just the main important points related to the topic. It should be related to the topic. Okay? Great. لأنه بالفهم يعني أكيد رح يكون في عندكم أسئلة عن المين ideas والtopic sentences بالparagraphs. لهيك يعني نحن عم ناخذ وقت كتير عليهم لحتى نفهمهم ونعرف كيف نشتغل عليهم. Okay guys, any questions to these things? Great guys. Now I want some people to read. Of course, yeah. تمام. هلا مو بس انه فهم النص، اكيد فهم النص، ثاني شيء بدنا السرعه، انه يكون في عندنا سرعه لحتى نطلع مباشره على الافكار الرئيسيه. يعني انا قلت لكم مثلا التوبيك سنتنسز ما بروح بقرا انا الموضوع كله واضيع وقت فيه، فانا ممكن اقرا بدايه الباراجراف لانه التوبيك سنتنس عاده بتكون موجوده ببدايه الباراجراف، فهيك انا بختصر وقت وبعرف على شو عم طلع. اوكي that's the point. طبعا هلا لهيك نحن عم ناخذهم، يعني هلا المفردات الجديدة ليش نحن عم نتدرب هون على النصوص وعم نضيع، مو انه عم نضيع وقت، يعني عم نتدرب على النصوص وبياخذوا معنا وقت منيح لحتى نتعلم هالكلمات الجديدة، لحتى وقت نيجي على الامتحان يكون عندنا مخزون منيح من الكلمات. فاذا تكررت هالكلمات قدامنا بيصير الامر اسهل علينا، احسن ما انه نعتمد بس على التخمين اللي بياخذ احيانا وقت منا. Okay, now guys, I want some people. Okay, no problem, man. If you want, no problem. I want some people to read now the text. We finished almost everything. Um, so that's the point. I don't have actually. أنا عم ببعث لكم إياهم بكل ملف، فأنتم فيكم تجمعون. أنا عم ببعثهم بملفات ال PDF فيو، يعني this is easier okay to me. هلا أنتم صار عندكم الملفات الجديدة، أوكي، أنتم عندكم الملفات الجديدة فور لكل يعني سيشن أو محاضرة، فبس فيكم تعملوا لهم نسخ تحطوهم بملف جديد، لأنه أنا صعب علي أفتح الملفات كلها، وهذا عم بحط لكم إياهم بملف كل محاضرة بمحاضرتها. But guys, to see the first one, I want some students to read the first paragraph. Okay, Noor, I'll give you the mic. Yes, are you reading, Noor? Because you can't hear you.
The changing global tide. Most words in the English language have more than one simple or passive meaning. One example is the word diet, the most general definition of the noun is a person or a group, usual food choice and habits. In a more specific definition, diet means an eating plan with only certain kind of. For instance, a diet offends a plain loose and as a verb, diet means go on all over fast.
Okay, thank you very much. Noor, for this nice reading. I like it, but just here you have a mistake for it's not basic, it's basic. Basic. Okay, and that's the point. Okay, so basic. Thank you very much, Noor. Excellent. I like your reading. Another one, guys, who wants to read or start reading some lines from the second paragraph. Yes, Anas. Okay, some few lines. Okay, Anas, we can't hear you, Anas. So maybe there is a problem with your mic. Let's try another one. ما اسمعناك أنس. So طيب سارة.
All over the world, the global diet includes fast food, prepared items from inexpensive restaurants, snack bars, or food stands. Some examples of typically American foods, American fast foods are hamburgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, fried chicken, and so on.
Fried, not
Again,
fried.
fried chicken, and so on. Some types of international fast food might be German, might be German, so
sausage,
sausage and
okay, no problem. You can go to this one, the variety of fast food.
the variety of fast food available on the planet is growing. Even so, this kind of style of nourishment is becoming universal or worldwide. Fast food place.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Excellent. So, universal or worldwide? Excellent. Thank you very much for your reading. Thanks a lot. Let's see another one. Helen, okay, try to continue reading from fast food places.
Hello. Fast food places
Just raise your hand a little bit, Helen, because it's too low.
save the items quickly. Many are part of fast food chains. Eating places with the American with the same name and company owners. For instance, the biggest and most famous American fast food chain sells hamburgers and very content on the plant except
Antarctica.
again these
Antarctica.
over different counties. Can you hear me?
So, أنا مرة بعرف وين وصلت. So, okay, thank you very much, Helen. لأن كثير الصوت يعني حاولت إنه ألحقك بالصوت بس راح الصوت. Okay, but thank you very much. Excellent. No problem. Let's see another one. Okay, and let's try to continue reading. And let's see.
In over 120 different countries, it is 25,000 eating places. Have the same look. They have a similar atmosphere. The menu items may not be exactly alike from one culture to another, but the style and taste of the foods don't differ much.
Okay, thank you very much, Anas. Excellent. Thanks a lot. Another one, we have Bayan. Okay. Could you continue reading, Bayan, for several reasons?
For several reasons, many people choose fast food. First, it is quick and restaurant enough, and third, it is identical. in every eating place with the same company name. The atmosphere and the style of most fast food places in casual, casual, comfortable, and similar.
Comfortable.
So
Comfortable.
comfort and similar to
Just 1 minute. We don't say comfortable. We say comfortable. يعني كأنه الأو مو موجودة بين الإف والآر. Comfortable.
yes, comfortable and similar. So why do other eaters dislike or stay away from the fast? Easy kind of nourishment. The main reason
Okay,
is
nourishment.
its
Thank you, Bayan. Thank you very much. Nourishment. Thanks a lot. Another one who wants to continue. Jude, would you like to read? Continue reading this?
The main, okay, they are. Hello.
اوكي هلا جوز كنتي اول شيء عم نسمعك هلا ما بنسمعك.
The main reason in its low
Yes.
تمام. Fast food doesn't contain large
Yes,
amounts
now it's okay.
of fiber, vitamins, minerals, and that like elements necessary for good nutrition and health. In contrast, most types of fast food have a lot of fat, cholesterol, sugar, or salt in the them. Possibly, this substance can cause or increase health disorders like heart disease, strokes, and some kinds of cancer. Some people believe food should be perfectly fresh.
Thank you, Jude. Okay, thank you very much. Excellent. But you have just one mistake for here. We have cholesterol. Okay, cholesterol, and we have nutrition. Okay, now no problem. Okay, guys. The last one, Aya. Okay, could you just continue with the last one? Would you like to read here? Some people. طيب أنا أقول إن آية. Maybe there is no voice from Aya. No Aya, we can't hear you.
some people believe food should be yogurt, fish, and naturally growing natural food is fast food and not good for human.
Human beings.
They don't believe human
Human beings. Yes. No problem.
Making if they don't listen
Convenience food.
can't food if
Yes. Listen to me. We have convenience food and frozen. Convenience food canned, frozen, or packaged.
frozen or milkshake and other was are very natural is on the other.
Yes. Okay, Aya, thank you very much. You have some mistakes, but thank you for this. هلا في بعض الأخطاء باللفظ عندك شوي convenience ways not wise ways either nutritious so شوي تدريب بمشي الحال okay but thank you very much for this brave heart let's say no problem أنا كنت عم أقول رفقاتكم بالكلاس 3 يعني النصوص مثل ما عم تشوفوا شوي فيهم يعني شوي فيهم كثافة فما بنلحق انه الكل يحاول يقرأ النص اوكي فعم نحاول نختار بعض الطلاب نو بروبلم في اقتراح اقترحته عليهم انه عملته مع الطلاب من قبل بالبريفيوس سيمسترز اوكي انه فيهم مثلا يختاروا باراجراف من الباراجرافز اللي عم نقراهم يسجلوه كتسجيل صوتي يبعثوا لي اياه على الواتساب so ممكن أنا يعني أصلح لهم بعض الأخطاء أوكي قدر الإمكان فاللي ما بيحسن مثلا هون ما صار له مجال إنه يطلع يقرأ ففينه كمان إنه يعمل هيك على الواتس بس لحتى نحاول نستفيد أكبر قدر ممكن يعني أكبر قدر ممكن نحاول نفيده بهذه القصة أوكي it's a really nice one if you want to do that thing you are most welcome no problem okay yes Sarah no problem exactly wherever you want if you want on the to use the group you want privately no problem thank you yeah I'm trying to do my best and I'm حاول يعني قدر الإمكان نحاول نستفيد من الكورس okay thank you very much guys love you so much and see you next time on Tuesday have a nice night bye bye